Namaste, everybody. So we are all here for the second session today. We started off with Kavacham in the last class. So we will continue from the next verse, from verse number 13.
Before that, we will all chant together the first 12 verses. Everybody together. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om.
Asya Shri Devi
Kavachasya Brahma Rishi Anushut Chandraha Chamunda Devata Anganya Sokta Mataro Bijam Digvanta Devata Sattvam Shri Jagadamba Prityarthe Saptashati Pathangatvena Jate Viniyogaha Om Namah Chandikayai Markandeya Uvacha Yadguhyam Paramam Loke Sarvaraksha Nृणाम् Yanna Kasya Chidakyatam Tanme Bruhi Pitamaha Brahmovacha Asti Guhyatamam Vipra Sarva Bhutopakarakam Devyasu Kavacham Punyam Tachrunishva Mahamune Prathamam Shailaputri cha Dvitiyam Brahmacharini Tritiyam Chandrakhandeti Kushmandeti Chaturthakam Panchamam Skandhamateti Shashtam Katyayaniti cha Saptamam Kalaratriti Mahagauriti Chashtamam Navamam Siddhiratri cha Navadurga Prakirtitaha Ukanyetani Namani Brahmanaiva Mahatmana Agninadahyamanastu Shatru Madhye Gatorane Ishame Durgame Chaiva Bhayata Sharanam Gataha Natesham Jayate Kinchidashubham Rana Sankate Napadam Tasya Pashyami Shoka Dukha Bhayam Nahi Yesu Bhaktya Smritanunam Tesham Vriddhi Prajayate Ye Tvam Smaranti Deveshi Rakshase Tanna Samshayaha Preta Samsthatu Chamunda Varahi Manishasana Aindri Rajasamarudha Vaishnavi Garudasana Maheshwari Krisharudha Kaumari Shivahana Lakshmi Padmasana Devi Padmahasta Haripriya Shvetarupadhara Devi Ishwari Vrishabhahana Brahmi Hamsa Samarudha Sarva Bharana Bhushita Ityeta Mataras Sarva Sarva Yoga Samanvitaha Nana Bharana Shobhadya Nana Ratnopashobhitaha.
So we will start from the 13th. So like I explained in the last class, when this the meter, which is like Anushtuk meter, which will have 32 syllables in total. So one shloka will have 32 syllables, and we will break only like 16 and 16. Because I explained last class also that some who chant, they give importance to the meter, and they will split as 8, 8, 8, 8 instead of 16 and 16. So they will split as each 8. But in our parampara, we will be splitting as 16 and 16. So why it is important is, you would have see if there is a short vowel. Normally, I explain that at the end of sentence. So for us, at the end of every 16, when we have a short vowel which is ending, so I'm sure from the previous class, you all know what a short vowel is. Like a, I, U, R, L, they are all short vowels. So anything ending with that right? We will give a slightly, we will not just like say if something ends with the rakshata, we will not say rakshata. It's not dirgha, but we will not abruptly cut it, although it has to be. But if the same sound comes in the midst of a sentence, not at the end, then you will only do like that rakshata. You will not say rakshata like that. So you understand rakshata and rakshata. So when some like I'm say like some pathas or some the way some have learned, they will for them, if they think that the meter is more important, so what they will do is, if say the rakshata is the eighth, we will not say rakshata, we'll just say rakshata. But if they are giving a pause, they will say rakshata in middle also. Have you ever noticed this change when others when chanting? Have you noticed the two
So,
different
for
types of
example,
chanting?
I will say the first line after Brahma Uvacha, Asti Guhyatamam Vipra Sarvabhutopakarakam, right? We will say Asti Guhyatamam Vipra Sarvabhutopakarakam. Some people will say when they are splitting at 8, they will say Asti Guhyatamam Vipra Sarvabhutopakarakam. That's what he's meaning by
Yeah.
extending the hraswa. Short vowel, they will extend it, thinking that they want to give a pause after the 8th syllable. But we are not going to give that. Even if you break it for teaching, it's
We will
okay.
not- we will not-
we will
we-
not extend it and teach.
Yeah, we'll only, as if how it is exactly chanted is how we will be teaching, because then you will get confused, right?
For you, when you are practicing also, if you want to break it into half line, Asti Guhyatamam Vipra, Asti Guhyatamam Vipra, you will tend to extend it. But when you are chanting, it should all end only at the end of that line. Sarva Bhutopakarakam is the end of the line where you will take a breath. Until that, you will not pause anywhere in between. Although for practice, you might want to pause a little bit and extend it.
Yeah. Because we give importance to the pada, the word. Pada means word. So when the importance is given to the word pada, pada always, a word is always followed, or inherently it has what is called its meaning. There is nothing like there is a word and then you say, I didn't mean to say what I meant. You tell something because the meaning follows that word, right? If say I come, then it means the what is the meaning that I am calling somebody. So it follows. It will not have any other meaning, right? So the pada, which is the word, is always having the artha or the meaning. You get that, right? So that is why instead of saying vipra, we say vipra, the meaning is it's different. That is why we don't give a pause at the half sentence. Because like I was listening to Lalita Sahasramam chanting recently by some group where they were giving a pause after every 8, and then they will make all the short vowels as long vowel at the end. But that is not how, if you are concerned more about the meaning, the artha and the word, then you should not give a pause. But if the primary importance is to the meter, like they want to say, oh, this meter, it says every 8 we have to break, then that is how they are doing. I'm here not judging what is right or wrong or anything. That's not the what I'm trying to say here. It is our ashrama, you will only pass at the 16th if it is Anushtup Chandra. You will not pass in the middle. You understand? But when I am teaching, how I will be teaching is I will have the first half, like I will break every sentence into half, only for you to learn easily. So once, then what I will also do is combine that two half sentences into one sentence. So that is how I will be teaching. So two half sentence will be combined. So sometimes when I am breaking a full sentence into half, there will be Sandhi. Sandhi is like when two words are joined, then the new word which is coming, that the one which is already joined, conjoined word, that can take a different form. So there are many rules for Sandhi in Sanskrit. So for example, in the Visarga Sandhi, means the Visarga will be like dropped sometimes, and also it can become O. Ramaha, Ramo at the end means Ramaha. So that Visarga will become, it is dropped and become a different sound, which is not in the original sound. You understand? So so when I am breaking, I will give that Sandhi, but make sure that is only because we are breaking it. I am giving the Sandhi. But when we are chanting, you should not break, and then, because I was teaching like that, it is only the half I am breaking, because just for you to learn. Then I will combine the combine both the half sentences to one full sentence, and that is how you chant. You understand? So just because you like the Sandhi, the Sandhi, because why we like the Sandhi is it gives that meaning.
Natesham jayate kinchit ashubham ranasankate.
For the meaning purposes.
For meaning purposes, you will say Natesham jayate kinchit. You are trying to get the meaning. Ashubham ranasankate. So the meaning, you are enjoying the meaning. So you like to break the words, right?
Because it is Ashubham, that is what. Yeah. But when you chant together, it is still Ashubham only. You are saying, but what is that? Natesham jayante kinchit plus Ashubham becomes that it, right? Ta, it. That is in Sanskrit, the first ta becomes a third da, and becomes, then it becomes a, and it and a becomes da. You understand? So it is da, is dashubham is not the word. For you to understand, there is no word like that. It is kinchit plus ashubham. But when we chant, you are not going to break like that. Kinchit ashubham ranasankate. Kinchit ashubham ranasankate. That is how you will be chanting.
Mentors also, you have to be careful. Your students, when they are chanting in front of you, or like in your sessions, they will also be breaking this. You have to remember, maybe you have to highlight where the sandhis are and what the sandhis are, so that you can make them understand that you have to always combine the sandhis. But for
meaning purposes
or for your practice sessions, they might break it and they can practice it that way.
If you break, then you do the actual word. But when you combine the two words, it is called the combination is called the Sandhi or combination. Yeah. Okay, we'll start with first half. I will do two. Then you will repeat 2 times. Then the second half, again you will repeat 2 times. Then the entire line I will chant. We will repeat 2 times. So I think that will be better, right? So that there is no confusion for them when I am going to. Do you want that full shloka? I don't think we should again chant the full shloka and then do 2 times. Is it required?
We could do that so that it's a better practice for them too.
Okay.
Yeah. Because they can't see you.
Yeah, sure. Okay, everybody is able to see, right? Okay. Okay. So first half sentence, half, then full. Then second sentence, half and half full. And then both the first together. 2 sentences together. And then you will be repeating 2 times. Drishyante rathamarudha.
Drishyante rathamarudha. Drishyante rathamarudha.
Devyah krodha samakulaha.
Devyah krodha samakulaha. Devyah krodha samakulaha.
Drishyante rathamarudha. Devyah krodha samakulaha.
Drishyante rathamarudha. Devyah क्रोधसमाकुलाः दृश्यन्ते रथमारूढा देव्यः क्रोधसमाकुलाः.
So it should be in one breath. So sometimes I'm not able to keep that breath. That's why I'm giving that pause, but it should be one breath. Drishyante rathamarudha devyah krodha samakulaha.
दृश्यन्ते रथमारूढा देव्यः क्रोधसमाकुलाः दृश्यन्ते रथमारूढा देव्यः क्रोधसमाकुलाः.
शङ्खं चक्रं गदां शक्तिं
शङ्खं चक्रं गदां शक्तिं शङ्खं चक्रं गदां शक्तिं
हलं च मुसलायुधम्
हलं च मुसलायुधं हलं च मुसलायुधं.
शङ्खं चक्रं गदां शक्तिं हलं च मुसलायुधम्
शङ्खं चक्रं गदां शक्तिं हलं च मुसलायुधं शङ्खं चक्रं गदां शक्तिं हलं च मुसलायुधम्.
दृश्यन्ते रथमारूढा देव्यः क्रोधसमाकुलाः शङ्खं. So I will chant the entire ones, right? So that will be the order. Drishyante rathamarudha devyah krodhasamakulaah shankham chakram gadam shaktim halam cha musalayudham.
दृश्यन्ते रथमारूढा देव्यः क्रोधसमाकुलाः शङ्खं चक्रं गदां शक्तिं हलं च मुसलायुधम्. दृश्यन्ते रथमारूढा देव्यः क्रोधसमाकुलाः शङ्खं चक्रं गदां शक्तिं हलं च मुसलायुधम्.
खेटकं तोमरं चैव
खेटकं तोमरं चैव खेटकं तोमरं चैव
परशुं पाशमेव च
परशुं पाशमेव च परशुं पाशमेव च.
खेटकं तोमरं चैव परशुं पाशमेव च
खेटकं तोमरं चैव परशुं पाशमेव च खेटकं तोमरं चैव परशुं पाशमेव च.
कुन्तायुधं त्रिशूलं च
कुन्तायुधं त्रिशूलं च कुन्तायुधं त्रिशूलं च
शार्ङ्गमायुधमुत्तमम्
शार्ङ्गमायुधमुत्तमम् शार्ङ्गमायुधमुत्तमम्.
कुन्तायुधं त्रिशूलं च शार्ङ्गमायुधमुत्तमम्
कुन्तायुधं त्रिशूलं च शार्ङ्गमायुधमुत्तमम् कुन्तायुधं त्रिशूलं च शार्ङ्गमायुधमुत्तमम्.
खेटकं तोमरं चैव परशुं पाशमेव च कुन्तायुधं त्रिशूलं च शार्ङ्गमायुधमुत्तमम्
खेटकं तोमरं चैव परशुं पाशमेव च कुन्तायुधं त्रिशूलं च शार्ङ्गमायुधमुत्तमम्. खेटकं तोमरं चैव परशुं पाशमेव च कुन्तायुधं त्रिशूलं च शार्ङ्गमायुधमुत्तमम्.
दैत्यानां देहनाशाय
दैत्यानां देहनाशाय दैत्यानां देहनाशाय
भक्तानामभयाय च
भक्तानामभयाय च भक्तानामभयाय च.
दैत्यानां देहनाशाय भक्तानामभयाय च
दैत्यानां देहनाशाय भक्तानामभयाय च दैत्यानां देहनाशाय भक्तानामभयाय च.
धारय. So full line. Next slide, right? धारयन्त्यायुधानीत्थम्
धारयन्त्यायुधानीकम् धारयन्त्यायुधानीकम्
देवानां च हिताय वै
Devanam Chahitaya Vai, Devanam Chahitaya Vai.
धारयन्त्यायुधानीत्थं देवानां च हिताय वै
Dharayantyayudhanitam Devanam Chahitaya Vai, Dharayantyayudhanitam Devanam Chahitaya Vai.
So here it is neetham. It's not the first tha, it is second tha. Neetham. So now the full two lines. दैत्यानां देहनाशाय भक्तानाम् अभयाय च धारयन्त्यायुधानीत्थं देवानां च हिताय वै
Daityanam dehanashaya bhaktanam abhayaya cha dharayantyayudhanitham devanam chahitaya vai. Daityanam dehanashaya bhaktanam abhayaya cha dharayantyayudhanitham devanam chahitaya vai.
So here if you see the first line, cha is a hrasvam or short vowel, but we say cha. We don't say cha. We say cha at the because it is at the end, but we don't elongate as a dirgha. It is just slightly more. You give that matra or the time which is given to chant. Don't say cha, but you say cha because it is at the end. But next line you see vai. It is already a dirgha. It is already a long vowel. So you have to say the time you say to say cha and vai should not be equal. It should be double the time. So the time you give that for cha and the next line vai should be double of what you say. You should not say cha and vai. Cha vai because it is dirgha. Get that? Namastestu Maharudre.
Namastestu Maharudre, Namastestu Maharudre,
Mahaghora Parakrame.
Mahaghora Parakrame, Mahaghora Parakrame.
Namastestu Maharudre Mahaghora Parakrame.
Namastestu Maharudre, Mahaghora Parakrame. Namastestu Maharudre, Mahaghora Parakrame.
Mahabale Mahotsahe.
Mahabale Mahotsahe, Mahabale Mahotsahe.
Mahabhaya Vinashini.
Mahabhaya Vinashini, Mahabhaya Vinashini.
Mahabale Mahotsahe Mahabhaya Vinashini.
Mahabale Mahotsahe, Mahabhaya Vinashini. Mahabale Mahotsahe, Mahabhaya Vinashini.
Because we have that two-letter Dvitva combination of it and sa, Mahotsahe. So you stress that it's sa. That is why as if the ta is like the second ta, ta, ta. It is not like that, but the sounding, it will be stressed to that extent. Mahabale Mahotsahe.
Sa has more.
Yeah.
More sound, right?
Yeah.
The sa.
Mahabale Mahotsahe. It's utsa, right? That it should be sounded. Mahabale Mahotsahe Mahabhaya Vinashini.
Mahabale Mahotsahe, Mahabhaya Vinashini. Mahabale Mahotsahe, Mahabhaya Vinashini.
So here, Vinashini, right? It is a hrasva. It is. You should not say Vinashini. It is only Vinashini.
Because it's at the end of the sentence, don't extend it.
Too much. You have to just say
They both have
Vinashini.
different meanings.
Yeah.
Okay, Mahabhaya Vinashini and Mahabhaya Vinashini.
Yeah. So it is only hrasva.
When it is hrasva, although it is at the end of the sentence, don't give too much of extension.
Yeah. Even at the end also, you will not give that much, right? Because if it is a dirgha or long vowel at the end, you will give that the two matra. Here it is just that one matra with some fraction more matra. That's it. Even if it is at the end. So, because if you say Vinashini, then it is wrong. It is Vinashini. You have to
Don't abruptly stop also.
Yeah. We have to make sure that any endings, right? What is the ending? Is it a short vowel ending or a long vowel ending? You have to think about it, focus on that ending. And if it is short vowel, you say Vinashini. Same thing, if Ishani, something similar. If it was Vinashini, means you cannot say something.
Khadgadharini.
Khadgadharini, that is a long vowel. So you should not say both. If somebody, normally how I have seen how when they chant, they don't want to make a mistake. So they will slightly elongate this short vowel slightly more and then slightly shorten the long vowel less.
Somewhere in middle.
So they will put somewhere in middle. So the teacher cannot find whether they are saying it right or wrong. Because always they will be right. Because they are in between, right? Between yes and no, in between. So you don't know what it is exactly. But we have to make sure if it is short, we have to be short. If it is long, if somebody is writing, they should. So if it is Vinashini and then Khadgadharini, the one who is Dharini is one who is holding the Khadga or the sword. So you say Khadgadharini. So you have to make sure the short and long vowel. Why I am telling this is many, not just for Durga Saptashti, whether it is for Lalita Sahasranamam or Bhagavad Gita or any sloka you want to learn, Narayaniyam, anything you want to learn, all of this is you have to follow. It is not, don't think, this is for Lalita Sahasranamam, I will short vowel, I will make it long, and long vowel, make it short. No. For any Sanskrita shloka, this is the rule. You have to understand that.
So you have to chant in such a way that when somebody listens to you and they write, it should be exactly the way it is written in the book. They should be able to understand that. That's how you should be. That's our aim. That's our goal. Nothing less than that.
Yeah, because because when they write, right? So if they Kadgadharini, then they will put a E, right? But you are something in between. There is no letter for them to write.
They put a question mark.
Question mark. There is no other letter to write something in between. Okay. So this one is.
Or did we do the 16th again? Namaste.
Namaste Maharaudre Mahaghora Parakrame Mahabale Mahotsahe Mahabhaya Vinashini.
Namaste Maharaudre Mahaghora Parakrame Mahabale Mahotsahe Mahabhaya Vinashini. Namaste Maharaudre Mahaghora Parakrame Mahabale Mahotsahe Mahabhaya Vinashini.
Trahimam Devi Dushprekshye.
Trahimam Devi Dushprekshye. Trahimam Devi Dushprekshye.
Shatrunam Bhayavardhini.
Shatrunam Bhayavardhini. Shatrunam Bhayavardhini.
Trahimam Devi Dushprekshye Shatrunam Bhayavardhini.
Trahimam Devi Dushprekshye Shatrunam Bhayavardhini. Trahimam Devi Dushprekshye Shatrunam Bhayavardhini.
Prachyam Rakshatu Mamaindri.
Prachyam Rakshatu Mamaindri. Prachyam Rakshatu Mamaindri.
Agneyam Agni Devata.
Agneyam Agni Devata. Agneyam Agni Devata.
Prachyam Rakshatu Mamaindri. Agneyam Agni Devata.
Prachyam Rakshatu Mamaindri. Agneyam Agni Devata. प्राच्यां रक्षतु मामैन्द्री आग्नेयामग्निदेवता
त्राहि मां देवि दुष्प्रेक्ष्ये शत्रूणां भयवर्धिनि प्राच्यां रक्षतु मामैन्द्री आग्नेयामग्निदेवता
त्राहि मां देवि दुष्प्रेक्ष्ये शत्रूणां भयवर्धिनि प्राच्यां रक्षतु मामैन्द्री आग्नेयामग्निदेवता त्राहि मां देवि दुष्प्रेक्ष्ये शत्रूणां भयवर्धिनि प्राच्यां रक्षतु मामैन्द्री आग्नेयामग्निदेवता.
So another aspect of chanting is we all have to chant in one shruti. One, so if you are not used to like music, many of us are not like trained musicians, right? So we all will have problem with that shruti, like pitch. We all are, so, but when we do a group chanting, it is good thing. Even though I don't know about shruti, like with a tambura or like with that I'm not able to sing, but we will be easily able to sync with what others are chanting, how they are chanting. So we should just listen how the next person is chanting and that get that exactly. So, and how do you know we are all in one shruti? How do you know that? How you know is only one voice is heard. So if your own voice is not heard, then you know that you are in sync because your voice is not heard. It should all merge together. So when I am teaching, this is all like from experience I'm telling. There are some students, they will say that if there is only one voice to be heard, how you will know what I chanted and how you can correct me, because it will get merged, right? But actually I can, although it is one shruti, I can actually hear every one of you separately. So if somebody is making a mistake, I can actually say you are making that mistake, even though you are on shruti. So you don't have to be not in shruti so that I should hear. You can still be in shruti, I will hear. And also, like when see, normally when we chant, the male shruti and the female shruti will be different. So when there is a music concert, the male, whatever the shruti they are doing for a concert will be different from what a female singer is doing. So what we can do, we are trying to adjust it so that both can chant. So if the male voice, they can chant at a lower level with the shruti, in the shruti, then it will have only one sound. Yeah. So we have chanted that, right? 17th we have chanted. Yeah. Dakshineva varahi.
Dakshineva tu varahi. Dakshineva tu varahi.
Nairutyam khadgadharini.
Nairutyam khadgadharini. Nairutyam khadgadharini.
So normally, if it is Hindi, if you see this word, you will say Nairutyam, right? But in the Veda, when the ir and r, because there is a two letters, right? We give that extra. You have to give that extra matra, 1.5 matra. Say Nairutyam.
The r will have a small jump.
You don't say Nair. You say Nair. You get that
Generally,
difference?
in Hindi, those who know Devanagari, if you put a what do you say, kombu?
Yeah, something with on
Tamil
top.
we say on top.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The r like ir matra, right? You just say r. Say matra. No, matra is down.
Yeah.
Varsha. Varsha, it will have a upper thing, right, on top in Devanagari. You say Varsha. No, Risha. Varisha. We don't say that. But in Veda.
Veda, we will say that. Vato Varisham. So you don't say Vato Varsha. In Rudra, it's same thing comes. Varisham, right? You say Vato Varisha.
Varisha. The R will have that. You can actually see that. You can hear that specifically.
Because there is same thing, right? In Vedas, many times, many places it comes same way here. Nair Rityam becomes Nair Rityam. Nair Rityam. So, but you don't say Nairu Rityam. That is also wrong. You understand? You don't do too much. You cannot do too. But Nairityam, Khatgadharini. But did you get the subtle difference?
It's a very special sound specific to these words like
Yeah.
Nairti. There are one or two words here and there. When it comes, we'll tell you. Not many will have this, but this is one special word, Nairti.
Yeah.
Nirirti.
Nirirti. We don't say Nirriti. Nirriti is how you made, right? But this is Nirirti.
Nirirti. Dakshinayata.
Dakshinevatu Varahi Nairityam Khadgadharini.
Dakshinevatu Varahi Nairutyam Khadgadharini. Dakshinevatu Varahi Nairutyam Khadgadharini.
Pratichyam Varuni Rakshet.
Pratichyam Varuni Rakshet. Pratichyam Varuni Rakshet.
So the book will have Rakshet, right? So again, for splitting, Rakshet it first ta. But when you combine, so even you say id is okay, because when you combine it, you have to say id only. Only the Sandhi, because of the split, the Rakshet comes Rakshet. So you can say still id. So no problem. Pratichyam Varuni Rakshet.
Pratichyam Varuni Rakshet. Pratichyam Varuni Rakshet.
Vajavyam Mrigavahini.
Vayavyam Mrigavahini. Vayavyam Mrigavahini.
Pratichyam Varuni Rakshed. Vajavyam Mrigavahini.
Pratichyam Varuni Rakshet. Vayavyam Mrigavahini. Pratichyam Varuni Rakshet. Vayavyam Mrigavahini.
Dakshinevatu Varahi Nairityam Khadgadharini. Pratichyam Varuni Rakshet. Vayavyam Mrigavahini.
Dakshinevatu Varahi Nairutyam Khadgadharini. Pratichyam Varuni Rakshet. Vayavyam Mrigavahini. Dakshinevatu Varahi Nairutyam Khadgadharini. Pratichyam Varuni Rakshet. Vayavyam Mrigavahini.
Udichyam Patu Kaumari.
Udichyam Patu Kaumari. Udichyam Patu Kaumari.
Aishanyam Shuladharini.
Aishanyam Shuladharini. Aishanyam Shuladharini.
Udichyam Patu Kaumari. Aishanyam Shuladharini.
Udichyam Patu Kaumari. Aishanyam Shuladharini. Udichyam Patu Kaumari. Aishanyam Shuladharini.
Urdhvam Brahmani me Rakshet.
Urdhvam Brahmani me Rakshet. Urdhvam Brahmani me Rakshet.
Rakshet, then Adhastat. That is how we split. Adhastad Vaishnavi Tatha.
Adhastad Vaishnavi Tatha. Adhastad Vaishnavi Tatha.
Now I combine Rakshet and Adhastad as Rakshe Dadhastad. That it is transformed into the. and then that adhastad a is dropped. A is combined with it and a becomes da. Urdham brahmadi me rakshe dadhastad vaishnavi tatha.
ऊर्ध्वं ब्रह्माणि मे रक्षेदधस्ताद् वैष्णवी तथा ऊर्ध्वं ब्रह्माणि मे रक्षेदधस्ताद् वैष्णवी तथा
Udichya. So full sentence. So you have to, even if I don't say, you should know now it is the full sentence, right? Udichyam patu kaumari aishanyam shuladharini urdhvam brahmani me rakshe dadhastad vaishnavi tatha.
उदीच्यां पातु कौमारी ऐशान्यां शूलधारिणी ऊर्ध्वं ब्रह्माणि मे रक्षेदधस्ताद् वैष्णवी तथा उदीच्यां पातु कौमारी ऐशान्यां शूलधारिणी ऊर्ध्वं ब्रह्माणि मे रक्षेदधस्ताद् वैष्णवी तथा
Evam dashadisho rakshet.
एवं दश दिशो रक्षेत् एवं दश दिशो रक्षेत्
Chamunda Shavavahana.
चामुण्डा शववाहना चामुण्डा शववाहना
So Rakshet and Chamunda, right? That it will be transformed into ich. So it will change now when I combine. So Rakshet Chamunda becomes Rakshet Chamunda. So that it will be replaced by ich. Evam dashadisho Rakshet Chamunda Shavavahana.
एवं दश दिशो रक्षेत् चामुण्डा शववाहना एवं दश दिशो रक्षेत् चामुण्डा शववाहना
Jaya me Chagratah Patu.
जया मे चाग्रतः पातु जया मे चाग्रतः पातु
Vijaya Patu Prishthatah.
विजया पातु पृष्ठतः विजया पातु पृष्ठतः
So you would have noticed Agrataha and Patu, that if sound is conveyed. Agratah Patu. Jaya me Chagratah Patu Vijaya Patu Prishthatah.
जया मे चाग्रतः पातु विजया पातु पृष्ठतः जया मे चाग्रतः पातु विजया पातु पृष्ठतः
Evam dashadisho rakshet chamunda shavavahana. Jaya me Chagratah Patu Vijaya Patu Prishthatah.
एवं दश दिशो रक्षेत् चामुण्डा शववाहना जया मे चाग्रतः पातु विजया पातु पृष्ठतः एवं दश दिशो रक्षेत् चामुण्डा शववाहना जया मे चाग्रतः पातु विजया पातु पृष्ठतः
Ajita Vama Parshvetu.
अजिता वाम पार्श्वेतु अजिता वाम पार्श्वेतु
Dakshine cha parajita.
दक्षिणे चापराजिता दक्षिणे चापराजिता
Ajita Vama Parshvetu Dakshine cha parajita.
अजिता वाम पार्श्वेतु दक्षिणे चापराजिता अजिता वाम पार्श्वेतु दक्षिणे चापराजिता
Shikha Mudyoti Nirakshet.
शिखामुद्योतिनी रक्षेत् शिखामुद्योतिनी रक्षेत्
Uma Murdhni Vyavasthita.
उमा मूर्ध्नि व्यवस्थिता उमा मूर्ध्नि व्यवस्थिता
Shikha Mudyoti Nirakshet. Uma Murdhni Vyavasthita.
शिखामुद्योतिनी रक्षेत् उमा मूर्ध्नि व्यवस्थिता शिखामुद्योतिनी रक्षेत् उमा मूर्ध्नि व्यवस्थिता
So if you have noticed Rakshet, that it and Uma, it becomes Duma. So it's a new, so you don't have it and u. Here something new which is du, right? So it is not, when you only for you knowing the meaning you need, but for chanting you will say Rakshe Duma, Rakshe Duma, right? That is how you say Rakshe Duma Murdhni, Rakshe, but you should not split and give a pause. Rakshe Duma, it is wrong because there is no word called Duma. It's not Rakshe and Dum, but when you say together, Rakshe Duma, then you can split as Rakshet and Uma. You understand? So the name of the goddess is Uma. So Rakshet Uma. Rakshe Duma Murdhni Vyavasthita. Like that you have to say. Yeah. Ajita Vama Parshve tu Dakshine Chaparajita. Shikha Mudyoti Rakshe Duma Murdhne Vyavasthita.
Ajita Vama Parshve tu Dakshine Chaparajita. Shikha Mudyoti Rakshe Duma Murdhne Vyavasthita. Ajita Vama Parshve tu Dakshine Chaparajita. Shikha Mudyoti Rakshe Duma Murdhne Vyavasthita.
Just right this side. I'm coming. Wait. Yeah, I'm turning. No, I'm turning this side.
Okay.
Ajita Vama Parshve tu Dakshine Chaparajita. Shikha Mudyoti Rakshe Duma Murdhne Vyavasthita.
Ajita Vama Parshve tu Dakshine Chaparajita. Shikha Mudyoti Rakshe Duma Murdhne Vyavasthita. Ajita Vama Parshve tu Dakshine Chaparajita. Shikha Mudyoti Rakshe Duma Murdhne Vyavasthita.
So Vyavasthita, right? At the end, same thing. Aparajita, so that long. Mala dhari lalate cha.
Mala dhari lalate cha. Mala dhari lalate cha.
Bhruvau rakshed yashasvini.
Bhruvau rakshed yashasvini. Bhruvau rakshed yashasvini.
Mala dhari lalate cha. Bhruvau rakshed yashasvini.
Mala dhari lalate cha. Bhruvau rakshed yashasvini. Mala dhari lalate cha. Bhruvau rakshed yashasvini.
Trinet, again yashasvini, right? You have to understand. Trinetra cha bhruvor. Full range, full sentence too. Yeah. Second sentence full. Okay. Trine half. Okay. Trinetra cha bhruvor madhye.
Trinetra cha bhruvor madhye. Trinetra cha bhruvor madhye.
Yamaghanta cha nasike.
Yamaghanta cha nasike. Yamaghanta cha nasike.
Trinetra cha bhruvor madhye. Yamaghanta cha nasike.
Trinetra cha bhruvor madhye. Yamaghanta cha nasike. Trinetra cha bhruvor madhye. Yamaghanta cha nasike.
Mala dhari lalate cha. Bhruvau rakshed yashasvini. Trinetra cha bhruvor madhye. Yamaghanta cha nasike.
Mala dhari lalate cha. Bhruvau rakshed yashasvini. Trinetra cha bhruvor madhye. Yamaghanta cha nasike. Mala dhari lalate cha. Bhruvau rakshed yashasvini. Trinetra cha bhruvor madhye. Yamaghanta cha nasike.
शङ्खिनी चक्षुषोर्मध्ये
शङ्खिनी चक्षुषोर्मध्ये शङ्खिनी चक्षुषोर्मध्ये
श्रोत्रयोर्द्वारवासिनी
श्रोत्रयोर्द्वारवासिनी श्रोत्रयोर्द्वारवासिनी
शङ्खिनी चक्षुषोर्मध्ये श्रोत्रयोर्द्वारवासिनी
शङ्खिनी चक्षुषोर्मध्ये श्रोत्रयोर्द्वारवासिनी शङ्खिनी चक्षुषोर्मध्ये श्रोत्रयोर्द्वारवासिनी
कपोलौकालिका रक्षेत्
कपोलौकालिका रक्षेत् कपोलौकालिका रक्षेत्
कर्णमूले तुषाङ्करी
कर्णमूले तुषाङ्करी कर्णमूले तुषाङ्करी
कपोलौकालिका रक्षेत् कर्णमूले तुषाङ्करी
कपोलौकालिका रक्षेत् कर्णमूले तुषाङ्करी कपोलौकालिका रक्षेत् कर्णमूले तुषाङ्करी
शङ्खिनी चक्षुषोर्मध्ये श्रोत्रयोर्द्वारवासिनी कपोलौकालिका रक्षेत् कर्णमूले तुषाङ्करी
शङ्खिनी चक्षुषोर्मध्ये श्रोत्रयोर्द्वारवासिनी कपोलौकालिका रक्षेत् कर्णमूले तुषाङ्करी शङ्खिनी चक्षुषोर्मध्ये श्रोत्रयोर्द्वारवासिनी कपोलौकालिका रक्षेत् कर्णमूले तुषाङ्करी
नासिकायां सुगन्धा च
नासिकायां सुगन्धा च नासिकायां सुगन्धा च
उत्तरोष्ठे च चर्चिका
उत्तरोष्ठे च चर्चिका उत्तरोष्ठे च चर्चिका
नासिकायां सुगन्धा च उत्तरोष्ठे च चर्चिका
नासिकायां सुगन्धा च उत्तरोष्ठे च चर्चिका नासिकायां सुगन्धा च उत्तरोष्ठे च चर्चिका
रोष्ठे उत्तरोष्ठे च चर्चिका अधरे चामृतकला
अधरे चामृतकला अधरे चामृतकला
जिह्वायां च सरस्वती
जिह्वायां च सरस्वती जिह्वायां च सरस्वती
नासिका अधरे चामृतकला जिह्वायां च सरस्वती
अधरे चामृतकला जिह्वायां च सरस्वती अधरे चामृतकला जिह्वायां च सरस्वती
नासिकायां सुगन्धा च उत्तरोष्ठे च चर्चिका अधरे चामृतकला जिह्वायां च सरस्वती
नासिकायां सुगन्धा च उत्तरोष्ठे च चर्चिका अधरे चामृतकला जिह्वायां च सरस्वती नासिकायां सुगन्धा च उत्तरोष्ठे च चर्चिका अधरे चामृतकला जिह्वायां च सरस्वती
La also be pronounced like la, right? Like Kalika, not Kalika.
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 Kalika. Yeah. Kalika. Yeah. Dantan rakshatu kaumari.
दन्तान् रक्षतु कौमारी दन्तान् रक्षतु कौमारी
कंठदेशे तु चंडिका
कंठदेशे तु चण्डिका कंठदेशे तु चण्डिका
दन्तान् रक्षतु कौमारी कंठदेशे तु चंडिका
दन्तान् रक्षतु कौमारी कण्ठदेशे तु चण्डिका दन्तान् रक्षतु कौमारी कण्ठदेशे तु चण्डिका
घण्टिकां चित्रघण्टा च
घण्टिकां चित्रघण्टा च घण्टिकां चित्रघण्टा च
महामाया च तालुके
महामाया च तालुके महामाया च तालुके
घण्टिकां चित्रघण्टा च महामाया च तालुके
घण्टिकां चित्रघण्टा च महामाया च तालुके घण्टिकां चित्रघण्टा च महामाया च तालुके
दन्तान् रक्षतु कौमारी कण्ठदेशे तु चण्डिका घण्टिकां चित्रघण्टा च महामाया च तालुके
दन्तान् रक्षतु कौमारी कण्ठदेशे तु चण्डिका घण्टिकां चित्रघण्टा च महामाया च तालुके दन्तान् रक्षतु कौमारी कण्ठदेशे तु चण्डिका घण्टिकां चित्रघण्टा च महामाया च तालुके
कामाक्षी चिबुकं रक्षेद्
कामाक्षी चिबुकं रक्षेत् कामाक्षी चिबुकं रक्षेत्
वाचं मे सर्वमङ्गला
वाचं मे सर्वमङ्गला वाचं मे सर्वमङ्गला
कामाक्षी चिबुकं रक्षेद् वाचं मे सर्वमङ्गला
कामाक्षी चिबुकं रक्षेत् वाचं मे सर्वमङ्गला कामाक्षी चिबुकं रक्षेत् वाचं मे सर्वमङ्गला
ग्रीवायां भद्रकाली च
ग्रीवायां भद्रकाली च ग्रीवायां भद्रकाली च
पृष्ठवंशे धनुर्धरी
पृष्ठवंशे धनुर्धरी पृष्ठवंशे धनुर्धरी
ग्रीवायां भद्रकाली च पृष्ठवंशे धनुर्धरी
ग्रीवायां भद्रकाली च पृष्ठवंशे धनुर्धरी ग्रीवायां भद्रकाली च पृष्ठवंशे धनुर्धरी
कामाक्षी चिबुकं रक्षेद् वाचं मे सर्वमङ्गला ग्रीवायां भद्रकाली च पृष्ठवंशे धनुर्धरी
कामाक्षी चिबुकं रक्षेत् वाचं मे सर्वमङ्गला ग्रीवायां भद्रकाली च पृष्ठवंशे धनुर्धरी कामाक्षी चिबुकं रक्षेत् वाचं मे सर्वमङ्गला ग्रीवायां भद्रकाली च पृष्ठवंशे धनुर्धरी
नीलग्रीवा बहिः कण्ठे
नीलग्रीवा बहिः कण्ठे नीलग्रीवा बहिः कण्ठे
So बहिः 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 कण्ठे बहिः बहिः इः इक् बहिः बहिः
You three stop. Let all of us say. Just this one. Bahi Kanti alone. I want to listen to others. You three.
Yeah. Bhish.
Say together. Say together. Neela Griva.
नीलग्रीवा बहिः कण्ठे नीलग्रीवा बहिः कण्ठे
Again together.
नीलग्रीवा बहिः कण्ठे नीलग्रीवा बहिः कण्ठे
So Griva also. Neela Griva.
Yeah, Neelagri. Because again it is two letters, right?
Gra,
Gra.
right? Ga and Ra.
Ga and
together.
Ra. That is why Neelagriva. How I give that? Neelagriva Bahih.
Remember last class he mentioned about Dvitvam, right? Two aksharas together. So you have to give that extra stress.
Yeah.
The la should land in
Yeah. Neelagriva Bahih. That like that is a sound, right? In Tamil, I think. That is the sound you have to get. There is no letter for this. But Nilagriva Bahih Kante.
Gargle a little bit.
Yeah, Bahih Kante. You get that? Because this sound you have to just listen and get this. Nilagriva Bahih Kante. Are you able to hear that subtle sound? Nilagriva Bahih Kante.
Nilagriva Bahih Kante. Nilagriva Bahih Kante.
Nalikam Nalakubari.
Nalikam Nalakubari. Nalikam Nalakubari.
Skandhayoh Khadgini Rakshet.
Skandhayoh Khadgini Rakshet. Skandhayoh Khadgini Rakshet.
So again, it is not Skandayo Khadgini. Skandayoho Khadgini. So how do you say Skandayoho Khadgini in the Sandhi? Because Akilaji mentioned, right? If somebody is writing, they should know whether it is Skandayoho and Khadgini, right? So Skandhayoh Khadgini. Skandhayoh Khadgini. So here it is previously Kanta is first Ka. Bahih Kante. So Ka should be soft. Bahih Kante, right? Here Ka is not soft. It is the Mahaprana. Ka. You understand? Yeah. So Skandhayoh Khadgini Rakshet.
Dha is Mahaprana. Aha sound should come. Ka should be Mahaprana.
Yeah.
So you have to be very careful in all the three together.
Yeah.
Very quickly you should catch all of them.
Skandhayoh Khadgini Rakshet.
Skandhayoh Khadgini Rakshet. Skandhayoh Khadgini Rakshet.
Bahu me Vajradharini.
Bahu me Vajradharini. Bahu me Vajradharini.
Skandhayoh Khadgini Rakshet. Bahu me Vajradharini.
Skandhayoh Khadgini Rakshet. Bahu me Vajradharini. Skandhayoh Khadgini Rakshet. Bahu me Vajradharini.
Because the words are important, right? When you say Skanda is different. Skanda will be different. Shanmukha. So Skanda. Here it is Skandhayoho. Skandha is your shoulder. So you have to understand. So let the Khadgini, that Devi Khadgini, let her protect me in my shoulder. Because this is the Kavacham is protection. So every part of the body will be mentioned here.
So if you say Skandayoho Khadgini means Khadgini will protect Skanda.
No, but that is
No, I mean the same thing.
here. In the Skanda.
But we want her protection for her shoulders.
For my shoulder, right, in the shoulder, right? Skandhayoho Khadgini. That is why Skandhayoh Khadgini. Again, Khadga is different. Khadgam is this word, right? Skandhayoh, and here Khadgini is a Devi. Name of the Devi is Khadgini. Skandhayoh Khadgini Rakshet.
Skandhayoh Khadgini Rakshet. Skandhayoh Khadgini Rakshet.
Bahu me Vajradharini.
Bahu me Vajradharini. Bahu me Vajradharini.
Skandhayoh Khadgini Rakshet. Bahu me Vajradharini.
Skandhayoh Khadgini Rakshet. Bahu me Vajradharini. Skandhayoh Khadgini Rakshet. Bahu me Vajradharini.
Nilagriva Bahih Kante. Nalika Nalakubari. Skandhayoh Khadgini Rakshet. Bahu me Vajradharini.
Nilagriva Bahih Kante. Nalikam Nalakubari. Skandhayoh Khadgini Rakshet. Bahu me Vajradharini. नीलग्रीवावहित्कण्ठे नलिकां नलगूबरी सन्धयो खड्गिनी रक्षेत् बाहू मे वज्रधारिणी
हस्तयोर्दण्डिनी रक्षेत्
हस्तयोर्दण्डिनी रक्षेत् हस्तयोर्दण्डिनी रक्षेत्
अम्बिका चाङ्गुलीषु च
अम्बिका चाङ्गुलीषु च अम्बिका चाङ्गुलीषु च.
So again here Sandhi rakshet, first ta rakshet, then Ambika becomes Dambika, Rakshe Dambika. So that is why that it is gone, A is also gone. You get a new letter which is not in the actual words is Da. So Hastayordandini Rakshe Dambika Changulishu cha.
हस्तयोर्दण्डिनी रक्षेत् अम्बिका चाङ्गुलीषु च हस्तयोर्दण्डिनी रक्षेत् अम्बिका चाङ्गुलीषु च.
So here, because from the meaning, right, there is no letter like Dambika. So Astayor in my hand, let the Devi who's named Dandini, let her protect me, Rakshet. Then Ambika, the goddess named Ambika, let her protect me in my fingers, right? So Hastayordandini Rakshedambika Changulishu cha.
हस्तयोर्दण्डिनी रक्षेत् अम्बिका चाङ्गुलीषु च हस्तयोर्दण्डिनी रक्षेत् अम्बिका चाङ्गुलीषु च.
Nakhanchuleshwari Rakshet.
नखाञ्चूलेश्वरी रक्षेत् नखाञ्चूलेश्वरी रक्षेत्
Kukshau Rakshet Kuleshwari.
कुक्षौ रक्षेत् कुलेश्वरी कुक्षौ रक्षेत् कुलेश्वरी.
Nakhanchuleshwari Rakshet Kukshau Rakshet Kuleshwari.
नखाञ्चूलेश्वरी रक्षेत् कुक्षौ रक्षेत् कुलेश्वरी नखाञ्चूलेश्वरी रक्षेत् कुक्षौ रक्षेत् कुलेश्वरी.
Hastayordandini Rakshedambika Changulishu cha. Nakhanchuleshwari Rakshet Kukshau Rakshet Kuleshwari.
हस्तयोर्दण्डिनी रक्षेत् अम्बिका चाङ्गुलीषु च नखाञ्चूलेश्वरी रक्षेत् कुक्षौ रक्षेत् कुलेश्वरी. हस्तयोर्दण्डिनी रक्षेत् अम्बिका चाङ्गुलीषु च नखाञ्चूलेश्वरी रक्षेत् कुक्षौ रक्षेत् कुलेश्वरी.
Stanau Rakshen Mahadevi.
स्तनौ रक्षेन् महादेवी स्तनौ रक्षेन् महादेवी
Manashoka Vinashini.
मनःशोकविनाशिनी मनःशोकविनाशिनी.
Stanau Rakshen Mahadevi. Manashoka Vinashini.
स्तनौ रक्षेन् महादेवी मनःशोकविनाशिनी स्तनौ रक्षेन् महादेवी मनःशोकविनाशिनी.
Hridaye Lalita Devi.
हृदये ललिता देवी हृदये ललिता देवी
Udare Shuladharini.
उदरे शूलधारिणी उदरे शूलधारिणी.
Hridaye Lalita Devi. Udare Shuladharini.
हृदये ललिता देवी उदरे शूलधारिणी हृदये ललिता देवी उदरे शूलधारिणी.
Stanau Rakshen Mahadevi. Manashoka Vinashini. Hridaye Lalita Devi. Udare Shuladharini.
स्तनौ रक्षेन् महादेवी मनः शोकविनाशिनी हृदये ललिता देवी उदरे शूलधारिणी स्तनौ रक्षेन् महादेवी मनः शोकविनाशिनी हृदये ललिता देवी उदरे शूलधारिणी
Next. Nabhau Chakamini Rakshid.
नाभौ च कामिनी रक्षेत् नाभौ च कामिनी रक्षेत्
Guhyam Guhyeshwari Tatha.
गुह्यं गुह्येश्वरी तथा गुह्यं गुह्येश्वरी तथा
So, somebody actually online, they were asking, when we, some places it is Rakshet, right? Rakshet. So in there is a Sandhi, you are understanding. Then Rakshet and Umam becomes Rakshed Umam. So it becomes Id, Da, right? But sometimes some verses it will be Rakshet. For example, Rakshet Kukshau, right? Rakshet Kukshau. So there it did not change to Id. It is still It only. Did you notice that? Rakshet, Kukshau, Rakshet. So there are, like the way we split the Sanskrit letters. It Ka is like so you Ka and Ka, you know the difference, right? Ka and Ka is Alpa Prana, then Ka Mahaprana. So that is one difference. Ka Ka. Then there is a hard consonant and something called soft consonant. So this is another grammar. So Ka and Ka, they are called hard consonants. Because Ka, right? It is, and Ga and Ga are soft. Because Ga, do you see the difference? Why it is Ka? It's like actually it comes hard, right? The sound comes very out when you hear it. Ka, forceful, right? Ga, soft. So whenever, if you see that Guhyam, right? Gu, it's a soft. So whenever there is a soft consonant which is following, then Rakshet becomes Rakshed. Because that also should be soft. So when you mix two, right? Soft and soft. Even though if one is hard and the next one is soft, when they combine, the hard person should also become soft. So both becomes soft. That is why that Rakshet, it loses its hardness and follows that Gukhya, that softness of the next letter, and that also becomes soft. So Rakshet becomes Rakshed. So that you understand how it changes, right? Because it was a good question. Somebody has asked, like, why when we say it is Rakshed, Guhyam, right? Because Rakshed, Guhyam, soft. But when it is Kukshav, right? Ka, hard, right? Then the other person should also become hard. Then they can be fight equally. So it's important. So Rakshed, Kukshav, like that. So where is it? Yeah. Nabhau Chakamini Rakshed Guhyam Guhyeshwari Tatha.
नाभौ च कामिनी रक्षेत् गुह्यं गुह्येश्वरी तथा नाभौ च कामिनी रक्षेत् गुह्यं गुह्येश्वरी तथा
Putana Kamika Medhram.
पूतना कामिका मेढ्रम् पूतना कामिका मेढ्रम्
Gude Mahishavahini.
गुदे महिषवाहिनी गुदे महिषवाहिनी
Putana Kamika Medhram Gude Mahishavahini.
पूतना कामिका मेढ्रम् गुदे महिषवाहिनी पूतना कामिका मेढ्रम् कुले महिषवाहिनी
नाभौ च कामिनी रक्षेत् गुह्यं गुह्येश्वरी तथा पूतना कामिका मेढ्रं गुदे महिषवाहिनी
नाभौ च कामिनी रक्षेत् गुह्यं गुह्येश्वरी तथा पूतना कामिका मेढ्रम् कुले महिषवाहिनी नाभौ च कामिनी रक्षेत् गुह्यं गुह्येश्वरी तथा पूतना कामिका मेढ्रम् कुले महिषवाहिनी
कट्यां भगवती रक्षेत्
कट्यां भगवती रक्षेत् कट्यां भगवती रक्षेत्
जानुनी विन्ध्यवासिनी
जानुनी विन्ध्यवासिनी जानुनी विन्ध्यवासिनी
कट्यां भगवती रक्षेत् जानुनी विन्ध्यवासिनी
कट्यां भगवती रक्षेत् जानुनी विन्ध्यवासिनी कट्यां भगवती रक्षेत् जानुनी विन्ध्यवासिनी.
So rakshet and januni, first the rakshet will become rakshet id, and then id also will drop and it will become ij. So that is why it is rakshe januni. That is, it is gone and replaced by ij. Did you see this? But you don't have to worry about rakshet, because we are only always going to combine. So Katyam Bhagavati Rakshe Januni Vindhyavasini.
कट्यां भगवती रक्षेत् जानुनी विन्ध्यवासिनी कट्यां भगवती रक्षेत् जानुनी विन्ध्यवासिनी
Janghe Mahabala, full line I was. Janghe Mahabala Rakshet.
जङ्घे महाबला रक्षेत् जङ्घे महाबला रक्षेत्
Sarvakama Pradayini.
सर्वकामप्रदायिनी सर्वकामप्रदायिनी
Janghe Mahabala Rakshet Sarvakama Pradayini.
जङ्घे महाबला रक्षेत् सर्वकामप्रदायिनी जङ्घे महाबला रक्षेत् सर्वकामप्रदायिनी.
Yeah. Kama pra. So again that pra, give that how I give that stress, right? Kama pradayini. It's not say like
Kama Pradayini.
Kam pradayini is wrong. Kama pradayini. Yeah. You give that extra stress on that pra.
Yeah, I didn't see that stress.
Yeah.
So I'll check, double check.
Yeah. If you don't, you don't give that stress only when we say Prithvi. You should not. You say Prithvi me sharire, right? In the Prithvi. So pr is like you attach to just roll, just like your tongue just rolls. You don't give that stress, but pra, you have to give that. Sarvakama pradayini, sarvakama pradayini,
सर्वकामप्रदायिनी सर्वकामप्रदायिनी
Katyam Bhagavati Rakshe Januni Vindhyavasini. Janghe Mahabala Rakshet Sarvakama Pradayini.
कट्यां भगवती रक्षेत् जानुनी विन्ध्यवासिनी जङ्घे महाबला रक्षेत् सर्वकामप्रदायिनी कट्यां भगवती रक्षेत् जानुनी विन्ध्यवासिनी जङ्घे महाबला रक्षेत् सर्वकामप्रदायिनी.
Yeah, can you repeat that one? Rakshay Januni. Katyam Bhagavati.
Katyam Bhagavati Rakshe Januni Vindyavasini.
You're saying no. So Januni, you are stressing. I can see that, but the Rakshe has to land in.
Rakshe, Ijja should come.
Ijja.
Rakshe, so you
It has
elongate
to-
the Kshe bit, then automatically Ijja will come. So the technique for doing Ijja, like to chant Ij, is actually in the previous letter Kshe. So Rakshe Ja. So
Rakshe Januni.
so you give to give the stress, right? So if you hit something like this, you don't get the full force. But if you hit from the top, you get the full force, right?
So start hitting
yeah.
from Kshe.
So you get the momentum also. So Kshe is Rakshe Januni. So the technique is to elongate the Kshe. And also Ksha, again, many very important. Ksha, you should like, can you say Ksha? Yeah. Cha. Yeah, that stress you have to come. Right? Very, very important. So that cha. So it is like ik and cha together. It is like ik and cha, like cha. So very many places the cha will come. The matra for the cha, again it is like slightly elongated because it is again the combination of two letters. Cha is not a single letter. It is the combination of two letters. Right? And it is the last letter, like Ksha in the Aksharam. Aksharam, Paramam, Aksharam. So Ksha. Many places the Ksha will come. Make sure you say the Ksha. Because many so Sakshipto, right? Sakshipto. Samkshipta in the 8th or 9th it will come. So I always hear people say Sakshipto.
You should never roll it.
Yeah.
Softly.
The Iksha, you give that pause, right? Sakshipto Dharani. Like the Ksha is very important. Because when you just learn from the book, you will say, how do you say Sakshipto? It's not Sakshipto. Sakshipto. The difference is that Sakshipto Dharani. It's not Sakshipto. Sakshipto Dharani, right? Yeah. Prapya Mushti Mudyamya Vegavan. Like that. Sakshipto. So I will listen to that. And many times, any homa, anything I listen, and invariably they just say Sakshipto Dharani. Prapya Mushti. That matra, which is that extra 1 by 10 seconds, that extra time is not given. The correct matra is not given. So you might think, how is I can actually hear whether you say Sakshipto, right? Or Sakshipto.
Even for that matter, Rakshe, that Ksha is coming so many times.
Yeah. Many times it comes. Yeah.
You need to eat well.
Yeah.
Okay? So you need
That is why we have food, right? You eat well. We know that you need a lot of energy.
Why don't we have that Ipra for Prithvi?
Prithvi வந்து pra கிடையாது, அது pr.
That is a single, like, yeah. R. Pa and R.
It's not pra. Praங்கிறது இல்லையே.
Yeah, there is no pa and ra. So it is yeah.
Prishtha அந்த
Yava Prithvi. Yeah. So you don't say Dya Prithvi, you don't say Ipra. Yava Prithvi, it has to roll.
It's pr.
Yeah. No.
Does it like any meaning or anything?
Prithvi.
Yeah.
Does it have to do anything with the meaning or no?
It is just a Vedic rule.
Chanting.
Vedic chanting rule. Say when it is pra, you give this, and pr is an exception.
Is a dvita. It's a combination of
combination.
2 letters. That's the main
That's
thing.
why they say it's an exception of this. Although it is like a pa and r is Prithvi, right? So we say maybe Prithvi is not like a combination of 2. Pr is a separate letter in itself.
But wherever we go with Prithvi, right, there are special
No. Prithvi, what I meant to say is, it is not like 2 letters, even though you can say and pa and r, the Sandhi, right? Ip and r, pr. Ip and r is pr, but in the Vedic sound, they say this, like You have to say how to say that they will say, give example of the Prithvi. You have to say like Prithvi, means it has to just roll, not like pra, where you give that stress. So stresses are like very important in the like any chanting, where you give the stress, because there is a Vedic story in the Vedas. Just the wrong stress in a wrong place. The words were exactly the same. Wrong when he was praying to get a son who can kill Indra, right? Vritrahan, like the Vritrasura. What was he praying to get a son who can kill Indra? So he exactly said the same words, but the swara was wrong. He chanted the swara wrong, so the meaning completely changed, and Indra killed his son. So it just took the opposite meaning, just because that stress was given wrong place, but words were correct. So he was saying, the Rishi might think I was doing penance correctly and asked the boon. He asked the boon correct, but the swaram, he made a small mistake, or in that swaram, right, where the stress was given in the wrong place, it altered the meaning. That is why we are saying like so much of importance is given. You might think, because many have asked me, so it is so difficult to chant correctly. Is bhakti alone not sufficient? I am chanting with so much bhakti and devotion, so much bhakti, that my Devi is my like our mother, Jagadamba, mother, and she will forgive me because I am chanting. Is bhakti alone not a thing? But yeah, bhakti, you can just think about Devi and then you can cry, and then you can tell her anything you want, right? You go to your prayer room. If you don't want others to watch you, you close the door and you can talk to her any way, right? There, that is bhakti. There, you make a mistake in the words, or it doesn't matter. Language doesn't matter, because it is your bhavana. But when it is a stotram, it matters, right? Because nobody has ever asked, but actually one person found it very difficult to learn with this type of like said, is bhakti not sufficient? So that is, bhakti is important, right? Bhakti is important. Everything is important. Bhakti is important. Shraddha is important, and correct learning is also important. Katyam Bhagavati Rakshe Januni Vindhyavasini Janghe Mahabala Rakshet Sarvakama Pradayini.
Katyam Bhagavati Rakshe Januni Vindhyavasini Janghe Mahabala Rakshe Sarvakama Pradayini. Katyam Bhagavati Rakshe Januni Vindhyavasini Janghe Mahabala Rakshe Sarvakama Pradayini.
Gulbhayor Narasimhi cha
Gulbhayor Narasimhi cha Gulbhayor Narasimhi cha
Padaprishthe tu Taijasi.
Padaprishthe tu Taijasi Padaprishthe tu Taijasi.
Gulbhayor Narasimhi cha Padaprishthe tu Taijasi.
Gulbhayor Narasimhi cha Padaprishthe tu Taijasi. Gulbhayor Narasimhi cha Padaprishthe tu Taijasi.
Yeah, so fa solra. I can hear one fa somewhere. Somebody is saying fa.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce that? Gulpa.
Gulpa
Gulpa or
yo.
gulpa?
It is not
Which is
gulfa.
correct? Gulpa or gulfa?
Gulpa. Gulpa. Pa. Pa.
Pa. Not F-A-P-H-A. Somebody is saying, right?
Yeah.
Who?
It's not gulfa. It is gulpa. Pa.
I could hear one.
Yeah. It is not FA.
It is
PHA.
PHA.
Pa.
Pa.
Gul.
It's not the Urdu letter fa. Fa
Yeah.
is not from Sanskrit.
Yeah. There is no letter like fa.
Fa in Sanskrit.
Yeah.
It is pa.
Yeah. It is.
In Hindi, we say fool. Fal, right? But in Sanskrit, whatever phalam.
Phalam.
Not
Yeah.
phal. Not
It is not phal,
phala-
but it is
phalam.
phal.
It is
Phal
phalam.
is Sanskrit. Phal is in any other language. It's phal, but it is phal. So gulpayor phalam phale phaladi. That is how.
The shabdam itself is
Yeah.
difficult. Phalam, phale, phaladi.
Yeah.
You have to say that. Okay?
In the school, when you are learning the shabdam, we were finding it so difficult because you lose breath. Phalam phale phaladi, phalam phale phaladi, phaleda phalabhyam, all pa, right? So that is how it's.
Gulpayor.
Gulpayor narasimhi cha.
Gulpayor narasimhi cha. Gulpayor narasimhi cha.
Padaprishthe tu taijasi.
Padaprishthe tu taijasi. Padaprishthe tu taijasi.
Gulpayor narasimhi cha padaprishthe tu taijasi.
Gulpayor narasimhi cha padaprishthe tu taijasi. Gulpayor narasimhi cha padaprishthe tu taijasi.
Padangulishu Sri Rakshet.
Padangulishu Sri Rakshet. Padangulishu Sri Rakshet.
So it is it. So you have to say how we end. Rakshet, right?
Pa is the hard consonant.
Yeah, next letter is pa. That is why it is it.
Pa, pha, ba, bha.
Yeah. It is
Before
not
you saw-
Rakshed here, it is Rakshet. It. Because next is pa, which is hard consonant. So
So
Pada-
in 27th verse, you see Rakshed Bahume Vajradharini. Pa, pha, ba, right? The
Soft.
third one is a
Soft.
soft consonant. So it became Rakshed. Rakshed Bahume Vajradharini. Here it became 32
Rakshet.
Rakshet.
Rakshet. Yeah. So when I said when I end in Rakshet, you should know the next will be
Although
hard,
both
which
mean
will
the
start with
same
hard.
thing. Both mean the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just because of the grammar rule that the interprets.
Yeah. Yeah. Padangulishu Sri Rakshet.
Padangulishu Sri Rakshet. Padangulishu Sri Rakshet.
Padadhastalavasini.
Padadhastalavasini. Padadhastalavasini.
Padangulishu Sri Rakshet. Padadhastalavasini.
Padangulishu Sri Rakshet. Padadhastalavasini. Padangulishu Sri Rakshet. Padadhastalavasini.
This is a bit tricky line. This line. Padangulishu Sri Rakshet Pada Dha. Because Pada Dha. Pada Dhasta. So you have all the three variations. Da,
Ta, ta, tha.
ta, tha. You don't have tha, fortunately, but you have ta, you have da, and dha, all the three. Ta, da, and dha.
Again
Right?
ta.
So in the Tamil
Dhastala.
book, they will have only one letter for all the three. There's pada dadala, right? That is how it is, right? That is how it will be. Because you have only one letter for all the three. But in Sanskrit, you have pada dhastala.
Pada adhastala.
Adhastala.
Adhastala means under the
Yeah. Tala means
underside.
talam means like a flat thing.
adhastala.
Yeah, adhastalam. Yeah. That-
Niche.
Yeah. Padadhastala. 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 Just say this. Padadhastala.
Padadhastala. Padadhastala.
Just don't say that. Just repeat these three words. Padadhastala.
Padadhastala. Padadhastala. Padadhastala.
Good, very nice. So, because then when we say fast, it will come correctly. Padangulishu Sri Rakshet Padadhastalavasini.
Padangulishu Sri Rakshet Padadhastalavasini. Padangulishu Sri Rakshet Padadhastalavasini.
Here, Pada Prushte, again, Prudivi, that what is we.
Yeah.
We don't say Pada Prushte.
No, Pada Prishte. Yeah, Prishte. Gulbhayo Narasimhi cha Pada Prishte tu taijasi, like that. Yeah. Just to just roll. Gulbhayor Narasimhi cha Pada Prishte tu taijasi. Padangulishu Sri Rakshet Padadhastalavasini.
Gulbhayor Narasimhi cha Pada Prishte tu taijasi. Padangulishu Sri Rakshet Padadhastalavasini. Gulbhayor Narasimhi cha Pada Prishte tu taijasi. Padangulishu Sri Rakshet Padadhastalavasini.
Nakhandam Karali cha.
Nakhandam Karali cha. Nakhandam Karali cha.
Kesham Saivordhvakeshini.
Kesham Saivordhvakeshini. Kesham Saivordhvakeshini.
Nakhandam Karali cha Kesham Saivordhvakeshini.
Nakhandam Karali cha Kesham Saivordhvakeshini. Nakhandam Karali cha Kesham Saivordhvakeshini.
Romakupeshu Kauberi.
Romakupeshu Kauberi. Romakupeshu Kauberi.
Tvacham Vagishwari tatha.
Tvacham Vagishwari tatha. Tvacham Vagishwari tatha.
Romakupeshu Kauberi Tvacham Vagishwari tatha.
Romakupeshu Kauberi Tvacham Vagishwari tatha. Romakupeshu Kauberi Tvacham Vagishwari tatha.
Nakhandam Karali cha Kesham Saivordhvakeshini. Romakupeshu Kauberi Tvacham Vagishwari tatha.
Nakhandam Karali cha Kesham Saivordhvakeshini. Romakupeshu Kauberi Tvacham Vagishwari tatha. Nakhandam Karali cha Kesham Saivordhvakeshini. Romakupeshu Kauberi Tvacham Vagishwari tatha.
So again, tatha, right? Tatha. Ta is what? First ta, then tha second. Tatha and dirgham. Tatha. You have to end like that. Rakta majja vasamamsam.
Rakta majja vasamamsam. Rakta majja vasamamsam.
So here, if I split the sun, I will just only for learning, not for chanting purposes. I am giving the Sandhi because this is a bit difficult here. Rakta, these are all part of our body, Rakta blood, and the Bajja is the bone marrow, like Rakta Majja Vasa Mamsani and Asthi, right? Asthi is the bone. So Mamsani and Asthi, that Sa Mamsa, because of the plural, right? The Mamsani, that knee will be all gone. Then the knee becomes in. A is gone, Asti, right? A becomes Ya. So that is why this, you don't have to really worry about the Sandhi. Don't, because we never chant like Mamsani Asti Medamsi Parvati. Because then what happens is the chandas, right?
But if you leave that ya and say asti medamsi, then that is wrong.
Wrong, yeah.
You have to say ya.
Ya only.
Because you remembered
Yasti.
asti is bone. Let me say asti. In that case, mamsan will be wrong.
Mamsani and Asti.
And asti. If you don't want to say asti, then it has to be. If you say mamsan, then it has to be followed by ya, not a.
So Mamsani Asti.
Then there is no meaning if you say right? Mamsan and Asti Medamsi.
Yeah, because that is a grammar rule. Like when there are like 1, 2, Rama, Krishna, Lakshmana means we say Rama, Krishna, Lakshmanaha. When you say all the three together at the third, it takes the plural form. You say all the three together, right? Same way, here one, Rakta, Majja, all of them singular, but at the end, we say Asti, right? So, Mamsa, singular, but the Mamsa takes the plural form, Mamsani. So that is why Mamsani, Asti. But when we are chanting together, Mamsani and Asti will become Mamsan Yasti. So the A is Asti, right? Bone. You all know Asti means, what is bone? Asti, not Asti. Asti. Second Tha. Asti means bone. So Mamsani is the flesh, right? So Mamsani and Asti becomes Mamsan Yasti. So A is gone. Ni is replaced by in. A is replaced by Ya. You understand? So when you are chanting, you just chant exactly like this. Because we are not going to split at all. We are not going to say Mamsani Asti. We are going to say, I'm going to combine and now I will chant. And so we are going to say Rakta Majja Vasa Mamsan Yasti Medamsi Parvati.
Rakta Majja Vasa Mamsan Yasti Medamsi Parvati. Rakta Majja Vasa Mamsan Yasti Medamsi Parvati.
Parvati, so Parvati, right? Yeah. So again, difference. The meaning is different. Parvati meaning is different. Parvati meaning is different, right? Do you any know the difference meaning?
Yes, yes. Parvati is just telling the name. If you say Parvati Shat, you are addressing her.
Correct. So Parvati is the name of that person. Parvati means, hey Parvati, hello. You are calling Parvati. You say hi, right? So you are addressing that person is Parvati. So that is the difference. So I'm just saying why you might think Parvati, because it is the subject here. She is her name. You know, the first, when in a sentence, it is used as a subject. So she is Parvati. Her name, it's a proper noun, right? But in the same, you say, like Ramaha means Rama's name. Rama means Sambodhanam. Hey Rama, Hey Ramu, Hey Rama. Hey Rama means Hey Rama means you are addressing Rama, you will say Hey Rama. So it is a difference. That is a difference between the long vowel and short vowel. That is the main point. So we have chanted the full 2 lines together or not yet? Okay. Rakta Majja Vasa Mamsan Yasti Vedamsi Parvati. Antrani kala ratrischa pittam cha mukuteshwari.
Yasti Parvati Antrani Kala Ratrishcha Pittam Cha Mukuteshwari Rattamajjavasamam Yasti Vedamsi Parvati Antrani Kala Ratrishcha Pittam Cha Mukuteshwari
Padmavati Padmakoshe
Padmavati Padmakoshe Padmavati Padmakoshe
Kaphe Chuda Manistatha
Kaphe Chudamanisthatha Kaphe Chudamanisthatha
Padmavati Padmakoshe Kaphe Chuda Manistatha
Padmavati Padmakoshe Kaphe Chudamanisthatha Padmavati Padmakoshe Kaphe Chudamanisthatha
Jvala Mukhi Nakhajvala
Jwala Mukhi Nakajwala Jwala Mukhi Nakajwala
Abhedya Sarvasandhishu
Abhedya Sarvasandhishu Abhedya Sarvasandhishu
So Jwalamukhi Nakhajwalam and Abhedya becomes Jwalam Abhedya. Im and A will become Ma. So Jwalamukhi Nakhajwalam Abhedya Sarvasandhishu. But when you are chanting, we will combine Jwalam, that Im, and that Abhedya A. Im and A becomes Ma. So it becomes Mabhedya. Anybody has a doubt here? How it becomes Mabhedya? Jwala Mukhi Nakajwalam Abhedya becomes Jwala Mukhi Nakajwalam Abhedya Sarvasandhishu.
Jwalamukhi Nakajwalam Abhedya Sarvasandhishu Jwalamukhi Nakajwalam Abhedya Sarvasandhishu.
So again, shu is short. Sandhishu. That's it. It's not Sandhishu. Sandhishu. Padmavati Padmakoshe Kaphe Chuda Manistatha Jwala Mukhi Nakhajwala Mabhedya Sarvasandhishu.
Padmavati Padmakoshe Kaphe Chudamanisthatha Jwalamukhi Nakajwalam Abhedya Sarvasandhishu Padmavati Padmakoshe Kaphe Chudamanisthatha Jwalamukhi Nakajwalam Abhedya Sarvasandhishu
Shukram Brahmani me rakshet.
Shukram Brahmani me rakshet Shukram Brahmani me rakshet
Chayam Chatreshwari tatha
Chayam Chatreshwari tatha Chayam Chatreshwari tatha.
Again here rakshet, that it will become, because the next word is chaya, it will become ich. So it is replaced by ich. You understand? It is no longer there. It becomes replaced. So Shukram Brahmani me rakshe chayam chatreshwari tatha.
Shukram Brahmani me rakshe chayam chatreshwari tatha. Shukram Brahmani me rakshe chayam chatreshwari tatha.
Ahankaram mano buddhim.
Ahankaram mano buddhim. Ahankaram mano buddhim.
Rakshen me dharmadharini.
Rakshen me dharmadharini. Rakshen me dharmadharini.
Shuk ahankaram mano buddhim rakshen me dharmadharini.
Ahankaram mano buddhim rakshen me dharmadharini. Ahankaram mano buddhim rakshen me dharmadharini.
Shukram brahmani me rakshet chayam chhatreshwari tatha. Ahankaram mano buddhim rakshen me dharmadharini.
Shukram brahmani me rakshet chayam chhatreshwari tatha. Ahankaram mano buddhim rakshen me dharmadharini. Shukram brahmani me rakshet chayam chhatreshwari tatha. Ahankaram mano buddhim rakshen me dharmadharini.
We will end with this 36th shloka today. So next class will be Saturday, right? So Saturday morning
North
in
America,
North America.
evening will be India.
Yeah, Saturday evening will be India time. Saturday morning will be North America time. So I think there were some questions. Yeah. So just try to see. Yeah.
So Shlokam 12.
Okay.
There is a question. The Visarga after Mataraha becomes is with Sarvaha.
Local 12.
Shlokam 12.
Yeah. Ityeta mataras sarva. So mataraha, sarvaha, sarva yogi, sarva, right?
Sarva, sarva yogi.
So mataras sarva, sarva. So that visargam becomes is sound.
So there will be two is sounds.
Two is sounds. Two. Because mataraha and sarvaha, mataras sarva, sarva yoga samanvitaha. 2 times. Because before that sa, that visarga will take that half sa. That is a visarga will transform. It will change totally. Mataraha, sarvaha becomes mataras sarvaha. Then sarvaha, sarva yoga becomes sarva sarva yoga. Yeah.
Then shloka 28, Hastayor Dandini, we don't bring the R sound.
28. Hastayor dandini rakshet.
So there is no R, nirti.
No.
That
Yeah.
of a,
so here it is only ir. Hastayor dandini. Yeah.
Then
so it will only specific cases that ir will become ru or ru. Not all. So you should not just blindly apply. You have to make sure where I am saying that said nirriti, right? So that you have to change. But here, because that is just because it is ir, it will not become ru. So here it.
Then 30th shloka, made drum.
Yeah, made drum. Yeah.
So it's
made drum. Yeah.
Made drum.
Yeah.
And
is made and dra is together, right? Made drum. Again, the dra I give that. Anyway, dra is the Mahaprana. Dra, and because it is combination of different letters, you have to say made drum. Yeah.
Then I think there is a discrepancy in the Devanagari script from PDF from the website. Does anybody have it? Is anybody following the Devanagari from the website?
Yeah, she's up.
Does Skandayo has is it been typed differently? Verse 27.
Yeah, Skandayo Khandini.
Da or dha?
Bha. Skandha.
Dha dane, the fourth dha, right?
Yeah.
So maybe you're having the previous version. Somebody has asked online that it is printed as Skandayoho. It has been corrected.
No, it is Skanda. Small the.
In Telugu?
No, in Sanskrit.
Telugu it is
For me, it is Dha.
So who printed latest? I think that when did you print it?
2 to 3 days ago.
Oh really? You? Today.
The latest is better.
So anyway, it has to be skandha.
Skandha. Dha. Yeah, big dha.
Dha. Dha.
Yeah.
Fourth dha. And then, Guruji, do we need to touch body parts while chanting Kavacham? Not necessary.
Yeah,
We
it is
don't-
not touching.
This is not a nyasam.
Yeah.
This is a Kavacha Stotra.
If it was only external parts where trying to protect, you can touch maybe.
Like
Because-
Rakta Majja, Vasa,
Yeah.
Mamsan, how
yeah.
can you
How
touch?
will you touch
cannot-
your blood? How will you touch your flesh?
or
Your
marrow
bone
or
marrow,
fat? You
or
cannot.
fat? That right? You cannot do.
So, and
Yeah.
is it Janghe or Jamghe?
Janghe.
So I think in Telugu you have this kind of jam for if you put a bindu, you all tend to say
Hmm.
So no, it's not always.
Yeah, here Janghe.
It should be Janghe. Janghe. And then
Janghe Maha Janghe. Yeah, Janghe Maha.
then Singhicha or Simhicha. Where is
Where
it?
is it? Simhi. Yeah. Narasimhi.
Narasimhi.
Narasimhi. Yeah, it is not Gi. It is Narasimhi. Yeah. Ha.
And
Simham. Right? Ha.
verse 10.
Yeah.
When we pronounce a join between Lakshmihi Padmasana, do we
Yeah.
say Pa or Fa?
If. Yeah.
Lakshmi
Lakshmihi. If. Yeah. Lakshmihi. Pa becomes if. That fa sound. Lakshmi Padma.
So is it PHA or FA?
F. Lakshmi Padma.
FA?
There's no
F.
F. Yeah. That's F.
F.
That's F.
F.
That's
F.
not PH. That's F. Lakshmi Padma.
Only for
Lakshmi Padma.
only for
If. Only F. Yeah.
for I'm saying par. No, it's not for phalam only we say pa, PHA. So but when it is visarga plus pa, when you want to join together, it will be F,
Only F. Lakshmi.
not PH. F. Lakshmi
Lakshmi
Padmasana.
Lakshmi Padma. Lakshmi Padma. If. Right? Lakshmi Padmasana. Yeah.
So Prishthe is Mahaprana. Yes.
Yeah.
it is.
Prishthe. Mahaprana. Prishthe. Yeah.
Then is there a chance sound in 33? What is it? Chance,
33.
Nakhan.
Nakhan damshtra karali cha keshamschai vordhuva keshini.
So they want to explain the first line again.
Okay.
33 first line.
Nakhan damshtra karali. Nakhan damshtra karali cha keshamschai vordhva keshini. Yeah.
Kesham.
Yeah.
Keshamschai
Eva.
Yeah.
Eva
Ama.
urdhva
Urdhva. Yeah.
Keshamschai vordhva keshini. Then could you say line 1 to 34 slowly again? No. We cannot say that. There is lot of recordings available. Slow chanting. You can just, and also you can adjust the playback speed. I hope you know that. You can check Google how to do that if you don't know. You can
Go to the
really
Devi
go to the slowest
BPA.
chanting.
Yeah.
And
Slowest,
we unfortunately we cannot do that 1 to 4 again. 1
Because-
to 34 again.
Yeah, but from that you can actually listen to the slow chanting. All this in one stretch. Yeah.
Then verse 3, second line in Trithiyam Chandra Ghanteti. Is it Alpa Pranata or Maha Pranata?
Which one?
Trithiyam Chandra Ghanteti.
Yeah, it's only Alpa
Alpa
Pranata.
Pranata.
Tritiyam Chandra Ghanteti Kushmandeti Chaturtha. But Chaturtha will be Mahaprana. Chaturthakam.
So in line 30, is it Medhram or Medham? It is not Medham, it is Medhram.
Yeah.
Dhrum.
Yeah, drum.
Drum.
Right, drum. DDRUM. Drum.
Yeah, drum. You say drum.
Drum.
Then
Drum.
Rakshet Yashaswini.
Huh?
Last line Dharmadharini or Dharmadharini?
Dharma.
Dharmadharini.
Chain mein
Dharma. Dharma is ir only. Dharma.
Verse 22, Rakshet Yashaswini.
Hmm.
Verse
Yeah,
22.
yeah. Rakshed Yashaswini.
The or the?
Yeah. The id only will be there, right?
Ah.
Yeah.
Rakshed Yashaswini.
Yeah.
We have only one question because in Telugu script we have la, and we are in so many times we are saying for
Like
Kali,
Kali,
we are saying
Karambuli.
Kali.
This is not Telugu sloka, right? This is Sanskrit.
So Sanskrit they don't have la. Okay.
There
Ra
is-
is there, Ra,
But it's
Ksha.
not used like
It is not used in the text.
text.
Yes, nice.
Only the Matrika Nyasa use that la.
Then,
right?
our, I don't know. I took the printout. Everything is a la in our Telugu scripts. We have.
So the there is a can be optionally used. That's why they put it. Yeah, because it's not wrong. You still have that yara lava, yara lava, sha sa ha la ksha is still there, but that la is not used. But like because in the usage, like if you are saying that la also is fine.
Okay, and Putanatha or Bhutanatha? I think it is
Putanatha.
Putanatha. Puta.
Putana.
P-U-T-H.
Putana.
And also, sorry, I meant to say they asked for say line 1 of 34 slowly. I read it as 1, 2, 34.
Okay.
I'm sorry about it.
Rakta majja vasamamsan yasthi medamsi parvati.
Okay, so then can the first line of 33 verse, the Kesha part, be simplified for pronunciation?
No. Keshamschai keshini.
No, you cannot simplify it. You have to say it together.
Yeah, again I will say slowly. Keshamschai keshini.
So it is split as Kesham plus Cha plus Yeva plus Urdhva Keshini. And then Damstra or Danstra. It's not Danstra, it is Damstra. Dharmacharini. 34th shloka, Dharmacharini. Yeah.
I think we have covered.
Yeah, I
right,
think
everything.
almost we have covered everything.
Yeah.
Verse 23 have a question.
Yes.
23.
23.
Ah.
Is it Kapolo Kalika or Kalika also?
So that's what we were talking about, right?
Yeah.
So usually we are, even in Tamil, we say Kali. We use that Akshara La.
Same thing like Telugu. We also same.
We
Tamil also
have
we
the
have the
same
same
thing, Kali. But Kalam is La only. We don't use Kalam. But for Kali, it is, they are usually, they are used alternatively.
In Sanskrit, if you pronounce that like how you say in Telugu, that's also fine.
In Telugu, yeah.
Yeah, because that la is like based on the usage, but in Sanskritam, like
It
strictly,
can be
they only write this la only. They don't write the other la.
other La.
Her name is Kali because she is black in color. Kali. First line
Kali,
is going to be better.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we are done today. Very good job, everybody. I tried to find mistakes, I could not.
Yeah,
So
excellent. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah.
very nice to see you all. Then hopefully
Sanskrit,
we'll all
so
be together
Saturday,
again Saturday morning.
Yeah.
You check the time. I think we'll again publish it. Morning 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock morning.
North America time. India time it is 8:30.
Yeah.
Saturday, no, 8:30 evening Saturday. Saturday 8:30 evening in India. So 8 o'clock Pacific time in North America. So see you all again. Namaste. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.